Hello everyone, we're just going to get right into this because, as you can probably see, this is a bit of a longer video than usual. I have still been recording Minecraft in between since I uploaded the last episode in this one, but I was sort of burnt out of editing, so I just didn't for a bit, but I finally want to get back into it, so here we are. I wasn't gone for long. I don't know why I'm acting like it was this huge thing. I just wanted to put everything that I recorded into one bigger video. So now that I'm editing again, here you can probably assume what I'm doing. I'm mining for netherite. This turned out to be a largely unsuccessful method, as I think I maybe found one doing this. I don't really like mining for netherite. I think it's one of the worst parts of the game. But you know, I got to the point where this was like the only progression option I had, so it's what I did. There we go. Finally found one, and I'm pretty sure that's all I find during this trip. Now that I'm uploading again, I want to start making actual progress in the game again. I was sort of waiting until I finally uploaded again to actually do stuff, so I'm gonna fight the Wither next, and after that I'm going to go to the Deep Dark, and you can see that I lost some things. There's some things missing from my inventory. I blew myself up trying to mine for netherite. Yeah, so the Wither in the Deep Dark. And then I sort of want to go project-based after that. Like, you know, I want to build this, and then I'll try to make the episodes focus around that. I open my ender chest to store the stuff because I'm like, I don't want to blow anything up again, and I realize I actually have one of the picks I lost. Doesn't have mending, but I remember I can't get ender chests anymore without silk touch. And I enchant the other one and I get the exact same thing. I just randomly get a perfect enchant again, and I'm going a little crazy. I'm sorry if the commentary is all over the place. I'm just like commentating this live. I just finished editing, and then I really wanted to get this out for everyone, so I'm just gonna one-shot it, you know? I decided to go mining for more netherite, just strip mine this time, and immediately I already have more. And I sadly accidentally didn't record the start of this. I decided to finally do something at the top of my base, so I started this tower. It's going to look like this for the rest of the 9 hours that I spent recording these, because I don't know what to do with the roof, and I don't really like it actually that much, and I need to get more diorite to finish it off, but I only needed like 20 pieces, so it didn't take long. What was I saying? Project based. Because after you beat the Deep Dark and the Wither, there's not really much progression to make anymore in the game. Like, there's no more bosses, there's no more materials, it's just, more stupid deaths of mine. So, but I want to keep going after I beat those, because I really enjoy playing Minecraft and making videos, and you know, I don't get that many views, but I'm happy that anyone watches it at all. You know, like, it's mostly my people I tell, like, in person that I uploaded it, but I've gotten a few random viewers, which, if you're one of them, thank you for watching, because it feels good to have people watch my video. Obviously I like anybody watching my video, even if it's somebody I told them about, but you know, it just feels different when it's somebody random. It's like they willingly chose to click on this video and watch me. Like, I didn't have to ask them. They just were interested enough in my thumbnail and they stuck through. So thank you for watching, whoever you may be, whether that's someone I told to watch or someone who just found my videos randomly. So I decided I wanted to decorate this tower a little bit. It looks kind of bad, but I didn't like looking at the blanketness of it, so I just stuck with that. And I decided to finally wrap the dirt all the way around. I wanted to do this ever since I built it. I thought it was going to look way better this way than how it was before, where some of it was like sticking out. I only just finally got to it. A lot of this you'll see is me sort of doing things I'd been thinking about but just didn't do because I was doing the progression based stuff, but now that I was sort of slowing down on that, I had time to do all the stuff that I didn't really want to do while I was making progression. And here I just set up an entrance into this part of the tower. So here I have this big section next to my path that I didn't really want to just cover with dirt. So I was sort of just freestyling a build here. I knew I wanted to have this sort of like deep slate foundation, so that's what you see me doing here. I wanted the foundation to like go basically all the way up as if there was sort of dirt here, and like they had to clear it out like for it to be more like stable ground. And I think it turns out looking pretty good actually. The building's still not done, but it gets a lot of it done during this video. And I think with these walls, just that little bit of depth it adds looks really good. The regular deep slate sort of blends in with the cobbled deep slate, but I think it's good as a little detail. Just me struggling to place the stair the right way. This is sort of like a factory building. It's sort of inspired by factories in my town where I live. They're very like, there's a lot of really old factories where I live, and it's sort of almost nostalgic to me because I've seen them my whole life. Just really like crusty, sort of almost ugly buildings. And some parts of them seem like dangerous, like they shouldn't even be allowed to be in town anymore. I went for a brick and granite palette here. It's a palette I've used, I'm pretty sure, in this world before in the like furnace room, and I think it looks really good like that, with the walls and the stairs together. Just the depth that creates, I'm really happy with how that is. I decided to put a gravel cobblestone path around it. I didn't think it looked good with just the grass. I'm really happy with the gravel and the cobblestone. And just a stone floor. I've been inside a factory in town because I worked at one, and it's just, some of it is like so stupid. It's like the floors are awful, like just the whole building is pretty awful, but in a way they're also very pretty. Like I think lots of old buildings are just very, very beautiful compared to the ones that are made now. Every time I'm in the car with like anybody and we drive by any buildings, I'm almost the entire time like, that's an ugly building, that's an ugly building, there's an ugly building, that's a ramshackle. Because like, you know, I'm not like big into like architecture, but I do like looking at them. It's not something I would want to pursue, but you know. So I really like having depth to my windows, but it was sort of awkward the way they were just like jutting out into the room, so I thought putting walls in them would sort of make them blend in with the wall a little bit better. And I think that it turns out pretty good, actually. I wasn't sure what to do for a door yet, so I just sort of left that open. And after... No. What am I thinking of? This is just me moving a villager I got. I think this is my Silk Touch villager. I got him after my stuff broke and I need to get a new Silk Touch pickaxe. Because I hate enchanting for Silk Touch. I just hate enchanting in general. Enchanting kind of sucks. Here's me moving him in. It wasn't too hard. He just nicely went in for me. Wasn't too much trouble. I have a very special little thing for you guys now. I accidentally recorded this while I was playing. I do hope you enjoy this special little section while I'm caving. Yeah, that's all I really have to say. Enjoy.
Do you feel more confident now that you have netherite stuff, or like more scared because you're scared to lose it? Jesus. How do you remember like everything though? Like, yeah, where you are and stuff. I mean, you're always like really good at that, but well, even in real life, I'm very directionally challenged. Yay! No, I remember I literally had one, and because I didn't have a computer, you were like, I was like, do you think I should keep this? And you're like, no, it's fine, just throw it out. And then I got my computer. There's so, like, this cave is huge. Like, it like, sometimes I forget that you're playing, and I feel like I'm playing, and then I remember that I'm horrible at. Lily pads! I hate the little zombies. Diamonds! Is it diamonds? Or just diamond? Are you singing that French song? It's like... You know what I'm talking about? Oh god damn, where are they falling from?
So, if you could not tell, that was Nyx talking while I was mining. I was on Discord and I was like, oh, I should probably record while I'm doing this, and then I completely forgot that it was going to record the Discord audio too. But I think I got some good little commentary bits from them during that. It was a surprise to me when I opened the audio file, or not the audio, just the recording, and suddenly people started talking. I was like, what is happening? Like, this isn't from Minecraft. But obviously, I quickly figured out what had happened. So, as you can see, I was setting up that dirt there, and I wanted to decorate it with ferns, and I actually found some malaise for the first time ever. This is the first world I've ever found them in, and I quickly grew attached to one of them, and I decided to name it Yogurt, which most of you will not understand, because it was the name of one of the cats I had in a hardcore world I streamed. And he was sort of my favorite and some of the viewers' favorite. So here's me putting the ferns in, and I'm looking for Yogurt. At first I was going to just let him roam around, but I quickly grew very attached to him, and I end up just bringing him back home with me. And I accidentally hit him at one point, so I give him a little healing potion. I randomly remembered that I had a lodestone from the Nether trip, and I never actually used one before. Like, I never used its proper purpose, so it quickly came in handy as I was heading home from a journey, and my elytra ran out at the worst time. And I spawned at a village I was at along the way, and quickly realized I needed to kill myself to get closer to home, because I managed to get most of the way home before dying. This village is just sort of across the river behind my house, and then past the hill. And I only lost levels, sadly. But I really hate losing levels. It's just, it feels so annoying. It's like, oh, these aren't hard to get back, but I don't want to bother getting them back. And I wanted another villager immediately after that, because I was like, I do never want my elytra to break again. And here's 15 times speed, a section of me trying to get unbreaking. And this is like, I think 15 minutes, but it took like, I think 30 minutes to an hour just for me to settle on Unbreaking 2, because I could not get Unbreaking 3. It was driving me crazy. And I'd seen Unbreaking 3 before on some other villager. So, here's me adding more to my base. At this point I've sort of more finalized what I wanted to do with this base. And I want to connect these two sort of ponds that I'm making. The one from last episode and now this one. I want to have like a river going around, and I want to make a bridge across with my path. Not like a big bridge, just like a tiny little cute one to go across. And I was just looking at it to make sure I liked it, which I do. And more netherite mining seems to be something I was doing a lot. So I did the chunk borders there because I like to mine in between them, because if you don't know, netherite and diamonds, they only spawn in one vein per chunk. So I feel like I saw a video, and I think this is a good strategy. You mine between two chunks, and it's sort of like you're a little more likely to find more netherite. I don't know if that's actually true, but it worked out for me. And I got a full set of netherite armor, probably for the first time ever on PC. And I got another very important netherite upgrade. Here's my setup for farming music discs. I don't really listen to the music discs in game because first of all, it interferes with the recording if I want to have music, and I just rather listen to my own music. There are some bits of this recording I had to, luckily I wasn't doing anything important, but there was the music disc playing, so I would have had to cut it out. And while that last one exploded, I got lucky, and I managed to lure 3 in. I haven't gotten all of them yet, but I'm working on it. And then when I was home again, I realized I didn't really like how this room looked, and I had an idea, something I hadn't really ever seen before. And this is it. And I honestly really like how it turned out. It's sort of weird, like it's just a really weird idea. I've never seen somebody like have all of those paintings before like that, but I'm really happy with how that turned out. And while I was trying to get more music discs, I made a very stupid mistake. I just tried to run in and I lost all my stuff, and then this zombie got all of my stuff, including my Thorns armor, so I just kept dying to him, but I managed to get my stuff back without losing anything. And I was finally sick of finding villagers in these holes, so I finally spent some time covering them all up. Now that I'm getting a little bit into the later game, I realized I need to keep these villagers, and I need to have more villagers, so my first sort of technical project, besides I guess the melon pumpkin farm, is a villager breeder. It's a very simple one. I'd say it's pretty resource efficient too. Basically, you can see everything I'm placing. It's all you really need. There's some beds, pistons, dirt, glass. I don't think you even need the glass. I think it's pretty much just building blocks. So if you have a lot of anything, really, it would work. And that's it already. It's done. Usually you set sort of like a trap for them to like stay in, but I didn't really mind them just leaving and going wherever. And here I accidentally witness the miracle that is childbirth, trying to move the villagers into the breeder. This is the worst part of making the breeders, moving the villagers in. I absolutely despise it. It's just not fun. But that's going to be it for this video. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys next time.